1975 to 1996. At the initiative of the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, the Chittagong-Hilltracts Peace Accord was signed in 1997 during her previous term of office. The present government, after assuming office in January 2009, resumed the process of full implementation of the accord. Madam Chair, as you can understand from this background information, the CHT Peace Accord is an internal arrangement for improving administration and quality of governance in the CHT region. The accord has nothing to do with indigenous issues, and therefore the government of Bangladesh reiterates its position that the forum, which is mandated to deal with indigenous issues, doesn't have any locus standi in discussing the issues related to CHT Peace Accord. The forum members and any appointed rapporteur are expected to give expert opinion and on indigenous issues. But sadly, what we have before us is a lopsided opinion on a non-indigenous issue. For example, what has been recommended in para 56 and 58A are completely out of context and puts the legitimacy and the objective of the entire report under question. We believe this cherry-picking approach might not be beneficial for the forum in the long run, bearing in mind that we have seen demise of even higher bodies on allegations of selectivity. While saying that, Madam Chair, since the report is here before us for discussion and since 90 minutes of valuable time of the UN has been dedicated to it for the consumption of member states present and others, would like to share some information on the implementation status of the CHT Peace Accord. We have already furnished the PFIA Secretariat with a 2-page document containing information on implementation status of the CHT Peace Accord. Due to time constraint, we would like to mention some of the major aspects of the Peace Accord that have already been implemented. For example, a separate ministry named Chittagong-Hilltracts Affairs Ministry was formed in 1998. Presently, Mr. Dipankar Talukdar of Rangamati district is working as the State Minister of the ministry. Regional Council headed by Mr. Shantul Larma was formed in 1998. Chairman along with members of the Regional Council are still functioning. Hill District Local Government Council was renamed as Hill District Council through passing a bill in the Parliament. So far, out of 32 subjects of different ministries, on average 18 subjects were handed over to Hill District Council. A land commission headed by a retired justice was formed in 1999. The government also enacted CHT Land Dispute Settlement Commission Act 2001 for functioning of this commission and resolve the land disputes. Presently, 4th Land Commission is working to settle all the land disputes. More than 12,000 tribal families repatriated from the Indian state of Tripura have been rehabilitated. A task force has been formed to ensure proper rehabilitation of the refugees and IDPs in CHT. Presently, Mr. Jyotirlal Tripura is working as chairman of the task force. General amnesty was promulgated for the surrendered PCJSS members. All police cases filed during insurgency period against the members of the PCJSS have been withdrawn. A total of 705 surrendered Shanti Bahini members were recruited in the National Police Force. During the period 1998 to 2004, a total of 200 security forces camps were closed down from different parts of CHT. In August-September 2009, 34 more security forces camps, including one infantry brigade, were withdrawn. Total 1,989 surrendered members of the Shanti Bahini were given about TK 50,000 each, which is equivalent to $700 each for their rehabilitation. 325 seats in different higher education institutions are kept reserved for the tribal students. Tribals are given priority for jobs in government, semi-government and autonomous bodies in CHT. A special committee titled CHT Peace Treaty Implementation Monitoring Committee has been formed by the present government under the chairmanship of the Deputy Leader of the Parliament. Other members of the said committee are Mr. Jyotirlal Tripura and Mr. Shantul Larma, who are both tribal leaders. While mentioning the above, we acknowledge that some other aspects of the Peace Accord are yet to be implemented, such as the finalization of the rules of business of the Regional Council.